Hey, hey, English learners! Welcome back to English Journey, your favorite place to learn English step by step, the fun and easy way. I'm Sarah.
I'm Mark. Really happy to be here with you today. Maybe you're on the MRT, walking the class, or just relaxing at home. We're really glad you pressed play today.
Exactly. And today's topic is one I'm super excited about. How to learn English with podcasts. You know, just walking, cooking, or lying on the sofa, you can actually improve your English a lot, and naturally too. Can you believe it?
Sounds amazing, right? But that's exactly what we're talking about today. Honestly, podcasts completely changed how I learned languages, and I know they can help you too.
Yeah, totally. Maybe you've thought, can just listening really help my English?
Or maybe you thought, how do I actually use them to improve my English? Well, this episode is for you.
We're going to share super simple tips, nothing complicated, that you can start using right away.
So, watch this video until the end. You will learn how to make podcasts part of your daily English practice.
And you will really enjoy it.
And that's the key, right? Learning in a way that feels fun and natural.
That's right. Because honestly, if it's boring, you won't keep going.
So true. But first, if you like learning with us, we need a small favor.
Please subscribe to English Journey. Give this video a like.
And share it with your friends. It really helps us a lot.
Perfect. All right, let's get started. So, Mark, let's talk about it. Why are podcasts so powerful for learning English?
That's a really good question. To be honest, podcasts changed the way I study English a lot.
Me too. But what makes them so useful? Let's talk about it step by step.
First, they sound natural. You're not just listening to teaching, you're listening to real people talking in real situations.
Right. People don't speak perfectly in real life. They stop, think, laugh, and sometimes even change their words.
Yeah, it's not clean or perfect, but that's what makes it real and interesting.
For example, you might hear simple reactions like, "Wait, what?" Or, "Are you serious?" in conversations.
They're very short, but they help you sound more like a real English speaker.
And another great thing is you can listen anytime. Whether you're at the gym, walking, or even cooking at home, you can keep learning.
Exactly. It doesn't feel like study time. It feels like part of your normal day.
And there are so many choices. Whether you like food, travel, daily life, or simple stories, there's always something for you.
Yeah, I get that. I really enjoy traveling too. And when you listen to something you enjoy, it doesn't feel like studying at all.
Exactly. You're not forcing yourself to learn. You're just enjoying the moment.
And here's the cool part. Without noticing it, your listening improves, your vocabulary grows, and your pronunciation becomes more natural.
It may feel slow, but it's very powerful. Every minute you listen is helping your future English.
Also, podcasts help you hear different accents, like American, British, Australian, and more.
Yeah, and that really helps your ears get used to real English.
And when you hear different speaking styles, it helps you understand people from different places. It also helps you connect with them more easily.
And there's something else. You start to get used to how real English sounds in daily conversations. You learn how people reply, jump in, and switch topics naturally.
Yeah, like when someone says, "Oh, I see," or "Really?" These small reactions make your English sound much more natural.
That's why we always say podcasts are not just for practice. They help you get ready for real life English.
So true. It's one of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to learn. No pressure, just progress.
All right, if you haven't tried learning English with podcasts yet, now is a great time to start.
And don't worry, in the next part, we'll share some simple tips to help you learn more from each episode.
All right, now that we know why podcasts are so helpful, let's talk about how to use them in a smart way.
Yes, first, choose the right podcast for you. It should match your English level. Not too hard and not too easy.
Exactly. If it's too hard, you may feel frustrated and want to stop. But if it's too easy, you won't learn much.
Right. And here's another idea. Choose a topic you really like. It could be travel, movies, daily life, or even business. If you enjoy the topic, you'll naturally want to listen more often.
Okay, step 2. Listen actively. Don't just play it in the background and ignore it.
Yeah, the first time, focus on the main idea. Don't worry about every single word. The second time, write down a few new words or useful phrases you hear.
And then try listening one more time and do shadowing. That means you repeat after the speaker and copy their rhythm, tone, and pronunciation.
Shadowing is very powerful. It may feel a little strange at first, but it really helps you sound more natural.
Totally. When I practiced shadowing, my pronunciation and confidence improved a lot in just a few weeks.
So remember, choose the right podcast, listen carefully, and practice shadowing. That's the key.
And now, step 3, make it a habit. It only works if you do it regularly, not just sometimes.
So start with something small, maybe just 10 minutes a day. It's short, simple, and easy to keep going.
Exactly. You don't need to spend a full hour. Even 10 minutes each day can make a big difference over time.
And here's a simple tip. Try to connect podcasts with your daily routine. You can listen while having coffee, walking outside, or doing things at home. That way, it doesn't feel like study time. It just feels like part of your day.
For example, if you listen to something about healthy habits, you might learn words like routine or mindset.
And then you can try using them in your own sentences. For example, my morning routine includes meditation and stretching.
Perfect. That's how you turn what you hear into real, everyday English.
All right, before we finish the tips, let's talk about some common mistakes people make when learning with podcasts.
Yes, mistake number 1, only listening once and then moving on.
Exactly. If you only listen one time, your brain doesn't have enough time to remember new words or sounds. Repetition is very important. You need to listen again and again.
Totally. Mistake number 2, focusing too much on every word. Some learners stop all the time to check the meaning.
Yeah, and that breaks the flow. You miss the main idea and start to feel frustrated. It's okay if you don't understand everything. Just focus on the main idea first.
Exactly. And mistake number 3, listening but not speaking. Many people think listening alone is enough, but it's not.
Right. If you don't use what you hear, like repeating, shadowing, or speaking out loud, your English won't sound natural.
So remember, don't just listen once. Don't get stuck on every word. And don't forget to speak. That's a good summary. Okay, let's try something fun.
Yes! We're going to practice shadowing with a short and simple dialogue. Don't worry, it's very easy. Just listen first, then repeat after the speakers. Ready?
Hi, Alex. How are you today?
I'm great, Mira. Thanks for asking.
That's good to hear. You look like you've had a pretty good morning, huh?
I did, actually. I had my favorite coffee, and the sun was shining. Can't complain.
Ooh, sounds like a perfect start to the day. I wish I had that kind of energy this morning.
Rough morning? What happened?
Let's just say I hit snooze one too many times. But hey, I made it here. And that's what counts, right?
Absolutely. Showing up is half the battle.
Nice job, everyone. If you repeated it with Mira and Alex, give yourself a little high five.
Yeah, that's how shadowing works. It's simple, but very powerful. Every time you practice, your brain and your mouth get a little faster.
Exactly. And don't worry if it wasn't perfect. The goal is to improve, not to be perfect. The more you practice, the more natural it feels. And you can always go back and try again until you feel more confident.
Great job today. Keep practicing with short dialogues like this, and you'll see your speaking improve step by step.
All right, before we finish, let's talk about something really important. Your mindset.
Yes, learning English isn't about going fast. It's about moving forward little by little.
Exactly. Being consistent is more important than speed. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference.
And don't forget to enjoy the process. Learning should feel fun, not stressful.
Totally. Remember, every time you listen, you're improving, even if you don't notice it right away.
That's true. Progress is not always easy to see at first, but it's happening little by little.
So keep going. Enjoy each small step and trust the process. Podcasts can make learning easy, natural, and fun if you stay consistent.
Okay, let's take a quick look at what we learned today.
First, why use podcasts to learn English? Because they're real, flexible, and full of natural conversations.
Exactly. Then we shared 3 simple steps. First, choose a podcast that fits your level and your interests.
Second, listen actively. Focus on the main idea, take notes, and practice shadowing.
Third, make it a habit. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a big difference.
And we also talked about common mistakes to avoid. Listening only once, focusing on every word, and not speaking at all.
Keep these in mind, and your English will improve in a natural and steady way.
All right, English learners, that's it for today's episode. Remember, start small, but start today. Your future self will thank you.
Yes, every step matters. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just begin now.
And before we go, don't forget to like, leave a comment, share this video, and subscribe to English Journey.
Thank you so much for listening today. Keep learning, stay consistent, and we'll see you next time.
Bye for now, and enjoy your English journey.